Well, how about we all just go back to using horse and carts, eh? Let's begin. Now, of course, no doubt that this was probably spurred on by some sort of green agenda of using less fuel rather than the safety aspect. But if that is the case, then I don't think they've actually thought it through, though. Because according to The Sun, that Welsh government, who seem to often have crazy and bonkers ideas in my opinion, and they putting forward a proposal to reduce the 30-mile-an-hour speed limit to 20 miles an hour on all, that's right, all residential streets. But surely, if you're driving in a lower gear, then wouldn't that be using more fuel and therefore admitting more emissions? Or maybe, who knows, maybe it could actually be for the safety aspect after all. Since of course the highway code was changed in January in a way which surely could create more kamikaze pedestrians to test our brakes for us whenever they feel like it, rather than using a good old zebra crossing. I mean, just imagine if they decided to lower it even further. People will be so fed up when we reduce the speed limit to 5 miles an hour they'll have to take up either walking or cycling, and we can then hit our net zero target. Yes! The article also says that the speed limit in Wales is set to drop to 20 miles an hour on all residential roads, and some drivers are raging about it, and it's all part of a move to reduce traffic accidents and encourage people to ride bikes and public transport. Drivers caught speeding could be fined up to £100 and slapped with 3 penalty points. But the proposal from the Welsh Labour government has been branded ridiculous by the opposition. Natasha Ashgar, Shadow Transport Minister, said the Welsh Conservatives are not against introducing 20-mile-an-hour speed limits outside schools, playground areas and places of worship. Also high streets, of course, but a blanket rollout is quite frankly ludicrous. And yes, I agree with that, it is ridiculous in my opinion, and I bet they probably want speed cameras up on every corner next, which would catch anyone who accidentally even dares to go even 1 mile an hour over the speed limit next. You know, don't get me wrong, I know that 20-mile-an-hour speed limits are more safer than the 30-mile-an-hour ones, but with all the safety features cars seem to have nowadays to negate any chance of hitting someone, like, you know, automatic braking for example, I just don't think it'll be too practical, especially in the long run, when presumably nearly all cars will have these. Although, fortunately, it is only a proposal at the minute, so it may not get anywhere, but then again it could do. And if anything, it reminds me of the other new rules in this video, which I'm sure all the cyclists would absolutely love. Anyway, subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one.